I have to go see Nicole. We have to talk.
You think you're in the proper frame of mind?
Yeah, I can't let the situation go on any longer. I gotta go over there now.
Well, all right, Miles, but if you need anything, let me know.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you for everything.
Nancy Carr, please. Oh, Joe, it's Mike. Is Nancy there? Oh, I see. Well, look, give me the address, would you? What's she doing in that neighborhood?
Working on a story, unfortunately.
What story?
Well, Nancy decided to resurrect Portrait of a Pusher. She's at that address now, meeting with Benny Hayes.
I thought that story was filed and forgotten.
Nancy decided to give Mr. Hayes another chance to tell his story and to make good on the money he got out of us.
Considering all the stunts that guy's pulled, I don't think that was too wise.
I'm concerned too, Mike. First of all, they were going to meet at some bar. Then Nancy just phoned and said they were going to his place and gave me that address.
Joe, that guy's got something up his sleeve.
I'm just about to call a friend of mine up at the 8th Precinct and ask him to go over there and make sure everything was all right.
Don't bother, Joe. I'm on my way over there right now.
Wait a minute. This isn't 127 Spruce. This is your father's shop.
Oh, I always get the numbers mixed up. Yeah, I work out of my father's shop. That's where my office is. That's where all the records are I told you about. Come on, my old man's even home. Hey, Pop, I'm home. I got company, all right? Come on, this is where all the books are and stuff. You said you want to see how I operate, right? Well, I intend to show you.
What are you going to do?
You know, Mrs. Carr, you really haven't treated me so nice. I mean, ratting on me to the cops. But I always liked you. So now I'm just going to show you how much.
Meaning what?
Well, I'd like to talk about it.
Look, Benny, you don't want any more trouble. You're in enough as it is. Why add to it?
I ain't going to get in no trouble. Why should I? You want to be here. I got witnesses. My two friends back at the bar. I wasn't afraid of them seeing us together. I wanted them to. They saw you leave the place with me of your own free will. I told them how you couldn't wait to be alone with me.
Do you think anybody's going to believe that?
Yeah. Well, if you just change your mind after leading me on like that, you know, ain't nobody gonna blame me. Right? Come on, Mrs. Carr. You wanted this. So let's just get to it.
Benny, there's a rumor that you deliver the pills with the flowers.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'll let you in on a little secret. There's enough stuff stashed in here to keep everybody in Monticello flying for a month. You want a little something to relax? Huh?
So you just slip the pills in with the delivery.
Yeah, that's right.
So all the person has to do is phone an order in, huh?
Oh, yeah, I invented my own little system. See, my customers would call up and order a flower the color of the pill they wanted.
It's very clever.
Yeah. See, that way, if the cops tried to tap my phone, all they heard was old Benny. Delivering a lot of different color flowers, you know?
Please, let me out of here, please.
You're gonna make them. Come on.
Oh, they're waiting for my call at the paper, Benny.
Yeah, well, you're gonna love every minute of this, lady.
Don't, no!
It's gonna get nice and warm in here now, huh?
Don't stop.
Thought you were sleeping.
Oh, no, just drifting. Trying to take Nicole's advice and think happy thoughts.
Were you able?
I don't know. I suppose so. I haven't felt this relaxed in days.
That's good. The doctor told you to ease up on yourself, not worry so much.
Well, you're the one who makes me feel this good, and as long as you're here, I'll be just fine.
But there's nothing to worry about. Because here is where I'm going to stay. I'm not going anywhere.
For the time being.
Hey, come on, happy thoughts.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Do you know what day it is today?
Day after yesterday? Day before tomorrow?
Oh, come on, smart Alec.
Come on, give me a hint.
Okay. Does a heart-shaped box of candy mean anything to you?
Mm-hmm. A lot of calories.
It's Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day? 2 weeks ago was just Groundhog Day.
Well,
Time really goes
time
fast.
flies when you're having a good time. I feel rotten about it.
So do I. You know, when I was a little boy, I was traumatized by Valentine's Day.
Why?
Well, in grade school, the little girls and the little boys would pass Valentine's
This little
back here.
fun.
I'm the only guy that didn't get one.
Well, then I don't feel nearly as bad, because in keeping with tradition, you're not going to get one this year.
Hey, don't you want to be my Valentine?
Of course I do.
Do you remember our first Valentine's Day? And the gift I got you?
No?
That's it. Get up.
Of course I do. It was a memento of our picnic in the park.
Mm-hmm. We found the carousel that wouldn't work.
And you gave the guy big bucks just to get it going for us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what that DA says, the jury's going to find Draper innocent. You take my word for it.
Wish I could be so sure.
Oh. Look, when they see his sweet, innocent, adorable, handsome face, they're going to know he couldn't hurt a fly. Case dismissed.
If Draper is going to stay out of jail, Mike Carr's going to have to come up with a slightly better defense than that.
Oh, I'll get it. Who's that knocking at our door? Oh, Doc.
Well, Mrs. Goodman,
Welcome home.
Miles,
may I come in?
this is your home.
Come on in, Doc. You know, I was telling Mrs. C that sooner or later you're going to be coming back because you couldn't leave a terrific girl like that.
Mrs. Goodman,
You know, you look pretty rotten, Doc. Would you like some supper or something?
No, nothing. Nothing. Thank you, Mrs.
Mrs. Goodman, would you mind leaving us alone?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Good to have you back, Doc.
Hi.
You're home.
Nicole, I just came here because I have to talk to you, that's all. I can't stay.
I see.
Something, sort of terrible happened this afternoon, and I thought you ought to know about it.
What now?
Listen, I want you to understand that I didn't mean for it to happen. I couldn't help myself.
What did you do?
When I heard that Draper was arrested, I got very upset. And I decided to tell Chief Mallory how I felt about what he'd done.
Well, he didn't have any choice. He was just doing his job.
I went to his office, and I guess I lost my head. I tried to attack him.
What?
Spent the better part of the afternoon in a detention cell cooling off.
Were you hurt?
Oh, no. But I would still be there if it weren't for Mike Carr. He happened by. He was working on Draper's case, and he heard about me, and he managed to get me out.
Were you arrested?
No, I don't think don't think Chief Mallory intends to press charges. Mike took care of that.
What's happening to you?
Nicole, I'm not the same man you married. What happened this afternoon makes it very clear that our separation is for the best. It's necessary.
No, I won't accept that.
It's becoming increasingly clear that I don't have full control over my emotions. So from now on, I'm gonna stay as far away from you as possible. I want to make sure that I can never harm you again.
You would never hurt me. I'm not afraid of you either, if that's what you're thinking.
Nicole, I'm afraid of me.
You do still love me, don't you?
I love you very much. That's why we have to talk about our separation.
Oh, we have to talk about ending it.
No. Making it permanent. Getting a divorce.
You don't mean that. And I'll tell you, I'm not going to consider it.
I know a lot of the things that I've said recently haven't been too coherent, but I'm not ranting now. This is well thought out.
It doesn't make any sense.
There's a very good reason for getting a divorce now, before anything else happens.
I am not going to let you leave me.
We got to do it now, Nicole, before it's too late and you don't have a choice anymore.
I don't understand.
Well, the law, see, there are laws that make it virtually impossible for a person to divorce a spouse who's mentally incompetent.
I don't want to hear you talk that way. It frightens me.
It scares the hell out of me, too. But it's true. I resisted it for a long time, but there's no denying what's happening to me. I've inherited my mother's illness.
No.
We both knew it was possible.
Yes, but you can't be sure.
Nicole, I'm displaying all the classic symptoms. At least now, I have periods of rationality, like this one. But they're gonna be fewer and farther between, and eventually I could lose all touch with the real world.
Well, that isn't gonna happen.
When that time comes, you're gonna be trapped, and you're not gonna be able to get rid of a husband who doesn't bear any resemblance to the man you married, and I don't want that for you.
Listen, you've got to fight this. You can't just accept it. I'm not going to let you.
Don't want it to be this way. It's just the way it is.
Oh, no, it isn't. It isn't. Now, listen, you realize that it's the illness. It's the illness that's responsible for your actions, and all the things that you thought about me weren't true. They weren't real. Honey, you can get professional help. And then you'll be better again. You will.
That's not the answer.
How do you know?
So I've tried it, that's how.
What do you mean?
I went to see an old friend of mine, a psychiatrist named Allison Perry. Didn't do a bit of good.
How many times did you see her?
This once, that's enough.
Once? Therapy takes time.
I tried to talk to her, she just didn't understand.
We'll find somebody that you're comfortable with, somebody that you do trust.
She didn't know who was to blame for the way I am, or as I do.
Oh, God.
It's not my fault. It's yours. I'm doing you a big favor, Nicole, and you know it. you couldn't be happier, could you? Now you and Derek can play house, and that's just what you want, isn't it?
I just don't know what to do.
Get your divorce, Nicole. Go on, take the house, take the cars, take all the money. I just want to get rid of you. You might as well do it, because I'm never coming back.
W. Parker, 25 S.P. Smith. Wow, Benny. Quite a few customers, this little boogabee. A bestseller down at headquarters. Last sale less than a month ago? He was still dealing while you were under indictment. "227 Willow. Deborah's. Mrs. Martha Corey. Gosh, Deborah wants to know about this.
You really shouldn't have clobbered me, lady.
Benny, I call the police. They're coming.
I wanted to be picked.
No, don't, Benny, please.
You like it? What?
Please, don't. Oh, dear God, in the head.
You okay?
Yes. My parents are calling.
I called his house. His father said he wasn't there, that he might be working late. I can see he was.
Well, you've had a hard day, darling.
Go away.
You finally realized that this is the beginning of the end for you. You're going mad. Taking the same footsteps your mother took. The steps that lead to the insane asylum. What a pity.
Stop it.
It's just a matter of time before they crate you up and pack you off to some serene little institution.
Oh, no. I don't want that.
No, I wouldn't think you would. I think rooms with padded walls are not very attractive. Of course, you'll probably be so doped up you won't even notice.
I can't.
Now, darling, if you think your future is bleak, what about poor Nicole?
I told her to get a divorce before it was too late.
Oh, come now. You know perfectly well she's not going to do that. That's not her character. She's too devoted. She's going to spend the rest of her life just waiting for you to get well, as hopeless as it seems.
I can't let her ruin her life like that.
Well, why not set her free then? And you too.
There isn't any cure for what I have.
Oh, darling, of course there is. Now come, you are a doctor. You know what you can do. And you have everything you need right here.
Yes. Everything I need. You're right.
Be selective about what you take, darling. Remember, it's not quality, it's quantity that counts here. Yes, now all you need is a nice, tall glass of cool water to wash all that down. Hurry up, darling. I'm waiting.